So we were just talking about our trip coming up Halloween, and I guess Chuck's got some more information on Silver Run Tunnel.
Yeah, kind of figured this would be our little special before we go on the big hunt, well, I've been doing some freshening up of my history lessons with Silver Run, and seeing how we're taking for a pretty well detour, I guess you could say, or a tour,
Yeah.
doing all the places. We're going to
Right.
start up at Silver Run, then we're going to hit Tollgate Cemetery, and then we're going to hit West Union Central Station Tunnel, Tunnel number 6. Then we're going to come back and hit up Flindration Tunnel. That's a few spots to hit up in one night.
Yeah.
Um, we'll start with Silver Run. I've been doing the history on it to catch up on it, and there were these. Well, there was this lady traveling from, one story says, from Grafton to Parkersburg, and it was her wedding day, and she was trying to make it to her wedding. Real beautiful white gown, long blonde or long brown hair, I forget. But anyway, real pretty woman, and something happened, and either she got hit by a train, or there's another story that she got buried underneath a porch by this nearby house, or not porch, I'm sorry, built buried in the chimney,
Oh.
and they had later found remains in the chimney of a young woman,
Oh.
and so they had speculation that that was probably the woman that was traveling to her wedding day
Yeah.
or whatever. So I mean, take it as you will. But anyhow, the ghost of the Silver Run, which is said to be her, is these engineers would be, riding from Grafton and Clarksburg up into Parkersburg on the B&O, and they would get to the Silver Run Tunnel, and just before they got to the end of the tunnel, the lady in white would appear, and they would stop to avoid hitting her, and she would disappear. And then they kept going. Well, this happened time after time for like years.
Yeah.
And this guy named Flannery, he was real skeptical, said, you guys that believe in ghosts are just fools. He said he'd take that route, so he took the route and ended up seeing the lady at the end of the tunnel. And it's also said to be on a full moon night is when they usually seen her.
Yeah.
Well, Flannery had a full moon night. He was traveling through there, and that lady come and appeared at the end of the tunnel. And like everybody else, he stopped, and she disappeared, and he went on. Dang on, excuse me. So anyway, it happened to him a couple times, and he had had enough of it. And he said the next time he's just going to keep going and not stop. So I don't know if they said it to make the story exciting or what, but they said that when he seen the woman, that he hit the throttle, the full throttle, and really sped up and then went through her, and apparently she just floated up or disappeared or whatever. Then, as that train was on its way into Parkersburg, there were all these telegrams coming in saying that there was a white whatever, it could be a woman, on the front of the cowcatcher.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, that's the story of Silver Run. But there's a couple other different little variations, but I don't know them all too well.
Yeah, it seems like these local legends, they vary somewhat. Which makes me wonder, it's probably based around something, but if we'll ever find any actual newspaper article or something about it's another story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to keep trying.
Well, and then after Silver Run, we're going to go hit up Tollgate Cemetery. Now, Tollgate Cemetery, we had some interesting pictures come from. And Steve, you were with us at Tollgate.
Yeah, is that where we got the Wario face?
Yeah. Yeah, and some really cool mists
Yeah.
out by those tombstones. And Tollgate has some pretty old history. I think it goes back into the 1800s. But it's just a fun place to go. DJ heard some sound like footsteps, somebody riding a horse. So who knows? You never know what you might get.
Right.
Then from there, we're going to head down to tunnel number 6, West Union, the Central Station Tunnel. That tunnel is really eerie,
Yeah.
and can't wait to go back and check it out. We're going to be there this Friday, and we have a lot of history in that tunnel. Me and my brother and Ashley and Shelly and forget who else we went with. But anyway, yeah, that tunnel heard some really crazy stuff in there. So we'll just see what happens with it. But we'll go hit that one, and then after that one, we're gonna come to our home tunnel, Flindration Tunnel.
Right.
We've been going to Flindration Tunnel every week. And we've got some weird, interesting things, but still nothing really out of the park with me yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens this Friday. We go check out Flindration. And that's pretty much our rundown on all the places we're going to go and hit up.